Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect Andromeda. We're here in the Pathfinder Hall. We talked to Tann and the other executives and leveled up from our experience as we've given them our next mission, more or less. Because we decide where we go, we decide, honest, even though we let Tann think different. But one thing we do have to speak to Tann about is that murderer situation. He didn't actually shoot the guy, but he meant to. What's Tann's decision on the matter?
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope, that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things aren't black and white.
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
No! Leave it to me. Well, there were attenuating circumstances. It looked like they needed to evacuate anyway, that he was causing them to be stuck there, and they should have left. He probably wouldn't be pushed to murder someone apart from that anyway, but he does no moral compass by the sound of it either, or no regret. He has a wife that's waiting for him. I'm saying we could put him to work elsewhere and make him do some other stuff. Does it go soft or not? You cannot choose not to exile him and then give him other jobs? Something controlled? I don't know.
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have this sordid business behind us.
He didn't murder anyone. That is the main truth. You use research data, I know. Still, what do we do now? Is that just job done with the murder? Will we see him around? Will we regret this?
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
To be honest, with everything that's been going wrong in this place, it's amazing we've had things go so right for us as soon as the Ark showed up, if you know what I mean. So you're now the secretary, are you? Brilliant and all. Do you want to interview me about letting go of a murderer? Probably not the best thing to happen.
So the Rensselaer's case is finally closed. I can't believe I'm already covering a murder.
You don't want an interview on it then?
Hi there.
Good, to be honest, because I don't know what I'd say. I don't even know how that should be left with me, in some respects. But I guess I am one of the authorities now, and because I investigated it, I messed up. I guess? He didn't murder anyone. But he needs to have an eye on him.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
No pressure. Well, it needs to be balanced. You need to have a military to defend yourself and other things on top of that. So speak with Brekka.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brekka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda Viability and Nexus Thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Right, well, what is first, really? Tell me more, really.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
I'm surprised we get this much control. Right, so do we want to get science pods, military pods, or commerce pods out? Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. You get pods as well in terms of like points for perks. I imagine that I should go with science to align with what I've got currently, to be honest. Or maybe I should go with military to back up the science that I put down. I'm not even kidding, that might not even be a bad idea. So you actually go in there and you can search for different things. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. Receive tech materials at regular intervals. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. Receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. Apex, earn 15% more credits for Apex missions. Stuff like this. 1 extra consumable slot. 10% bonus to experience gain for completing encounters. So I'm not even far off. You've got to have one of the other skills to unlock that one. Right, what's science pods then? Earn research points at regular intervals and receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. To be honest then, I think we should start with military. Consumable supplies, organic materials, tech materials. I don't know. These unlock extra slots, and this one requires munitions. So if I take munitions, consumable supplies at regular intervals. I didn't even want that though, is the thing. Oh well, let's take it. So consumables received, collect. And you can collect that every 45 minutes. Okay, so we've unlocked munitions. Job done then, I guess. Right, press triangle to enter the viability screen. So we now see EOS's viability. How do we upgrade it some more? There's 5 places by the look of it as well. This is crazy. Right, that said, we still got a mission with this guy.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said come to Andromeda?
No, I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
Let's do it.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
So we've woke someone up and now can return to Prodromos, where someone's going to be likely very happy about that. Right, so colonial affairs are done. Now let's speak to Kesh, I guess? Is there any more, like, broken materials? They're inside there, aren't they, after all? Alright, Drac, who's back on board. I find that quite surprising, considering.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count?
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
What is what? Capture it or kill it? Let's capture it.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
So I actually found the end location before I found the rest of the points of failure. Not bad, not bad. Right, Drac, let's speak to you and then let's speak to Kesh. We're going to sort things out here, eh?
Thanks for helping Raj and Zara.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tann can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Right, so we've got ourselves another data pad here. And next is the Four-Ring Circus. Don't like how Tann operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunity is likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. Well, that's what I'm here for. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taken the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Kandros about this and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated, or maybe not. So basically, Kesh and Kandros are in it together, in some senses.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
No problem, Kesh. Well, let's get to things. Well, I'm glad we finished up another quest by just accident. Right, we have ourselves something here as well. Straight ahead of us. A main quest to do. Oh no, wait a second. You're trying to get me to go back. Aha. I'm wise to you. Has he been let out yet? That's what I'm wondering. He is out. And it's you two here, isn't it? Oh, I can't speak to you, but I can speak to you.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Make sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilkin.
What? What does she mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Yes. Watch it, you. Or I'll send a Krogan after you. It'll be bad times for all. Alright, no one's talked to here. Let's speak to Kandros then. We're getting down with people's names at least.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I'm glad that in some respects I've almost done pretty much all the talking I need to do. Hi, Lieutenant Sajax. Where are we going now? I thought your archives were here. Well, the best way to find out is to click on there and see what we're seeing. So the Krogan Betrayal review Nexus security footage is over the way. Let's find out then, before going on and, you know, sorting out the hacking betrayal moment. That was quite a big one.
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Alright, so we still got a bit more to do. We can confront Spender about security footage at the moment, though.
Spender.
Alright, of course I've got a new skill point. Is Spender still out on the deck then, or is Spender around here somewhere? Well, pressing start instantly brought me to the skills screen. Well, I don't really want to choose anything just yet. Give me some time. Let me sort things out. Do you know I could level up to like a 4th level of one of these, or a 3rd level there, and get some more boost here, like 5% team shields and, you know, 5% team shield delay reduction. Oh, this team support is quite handy. Plus 5% power, yeah. And then we can't really do anything. But 20% squad mate power damage, 20% tech construct damage, or 20% power restoration and defense. Going along that line is quite interesting for us. Let's get ourselves the extra duration for our cloak. And that'll be that. Very evened out at the moment as we get the engineer profile to level 2 now. Maybe I should be getting the infiltrator profile up, you know, like I should be. Well, tons of people to level up, but we'll leave that for now. Just get me. I'm more powerful, that's all that matters. Right, Spender. Where art thou, Spender? So we can see multiple tiers here. So we've got... Spender is actually very nearby, up on there. It's the searching through there. It's going to be the interesting part. Right, I think I've learnt how to read a map. This is exciting news for everyone. It's speeding up the Let's Play as a whole. It's only took this many episodes. The Spender, you're right here. Right there.
The writer, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Oh, really? Right then, time to locate the planet mentioned. But of course, I did notice as we ran past, I could hear it too, that our journalist wants to speak to me again. Where art thou? Did you follow me up? I'm confused. Journalisten, journalist. There you are, journalist.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tann called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed Eos thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Well, makes you wonder. I spend time with my team emotionally.
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Alright then, so we got another interview coming shortly. Knowing everything that's going on. Can we get a model of it? Well, you are thinking properly now. Right, so, in terms of quests to do, what do we still have? We got to go to a new system. That's cool, that's our priority op at the moment. We're still working out this, but it's on hold currently. This is also on hold currently, apart from the fact I can visit my sibling in Hyperion's Crowbow, which I probably should do. We have not found any leads on the Arcs or anything like that. We have the firefighters, which we're going to confront Dr. Aladano when we start to head out of here. Additional tasks. Take the Milky Way. Of course, we're going to sort out the bar. We've got scanning, etc. Return to Prodromos. See, things that I can't do just yet. And I still haven't found all the bodies yet. So for the Nexus Spies missions, we're looking okay for the time being. Now it's time for us to move on yet again. Let's find out what that hacking attempt was about and talk to our brother. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.